What are aliens really? Well, some of you may already know, some of you are probably not going to be shocked by the answer, and some of you probably will be shocked. Um, but I'm going to let you guys know what they are. But before I do that, I just want to say thank you for all the support out there. And I want to let people know um, about my experience because usually when I do these videos, I I kind of break them up in pieces, and then people leave comments on it, and they don't understand what is going on and what I'm talking about. First off, I have not been abducted. I just want to put that out there. Secondly, this knowledge was not given to me. I made a video about this where I'm able to pick up on certain frequencies. Come to find out, by the help of one of you guys, that I have a thing called remote viewing. I had no idea what this was until somebody brought it to my attention. And then when I did a little bit of research on it, it made a lot of sense. So, with that being said, I'm going to let you guys know, if you guys didn't see my last video, I've been making videos um, almost every week. I've been posting every day. Um, One of my videos was called Aliens Created This Simulation That We Live In. And then I later did a bunch of follow up videos. And then my last video was what these aliens' true purpose are. And then one of you guys asked me a question uh, and said, well, what are these aliens? What are they? Because in the last video, I told you guys that when aliens come to our world, um, from their world into our simulation, they transfer their consciousness into an avatar body. Now, and I explained to this. I explained this to you guys before. If you wanted to escape the simulation, you would have to have a body outside of the simulation waiting for you in order for you to transfer your consciousness out, and it works the same way. Now, where do these bodies come from? Um, Believe it or not, these bodies are actually made. Um, the true identity of aliens are going to surprise you. The bodies are made here. They're organic, artificial life forms. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. How can organic and artificial um, be combined in the same sentence? That doesn't make any sense. It's a paradox. Not really. I can give you a really good example. So if you look at today's food, a lot of the stuff is artificially flavored, and a lot of the organic stuff is artificially um, uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Artificially, what's the word I'm looking for? Flavored, artificially modified. That's the word I'm looking for. I got a little tongue tied there, but um, yeah, a lot of the stuff is artificial flavored, even though it's organic. It's been modified, um, and that's what these creatures are. They are um, what we are seeing now, right now, is artificial intelligence. That's what these aliens are. Um, and depending on your age range, you may think of AI right now as, videos being manipulated to look real. If you're from my time, then you grew up on the Terminator, and that's what artificial intelligence is. But artificial intelligence is all of it. And if you think about it, being that this place is a simulation, um, that's what makes it easy for these creatures to create this world that we live in, because they are the highest form of AI. And it's no coincidence too. It's really weird that if you look at the word aliens and it has the word AI already in it, and aliens is a word that's been around since I believe 1300 BC. So it's not a it's not a brand new word. It's a word that's been around, and it's coincidentally enough, AI is in the word aliens, but it is the highest form of artificial intelligence there is, and it is organic. And I don't know if you guys remember, I posted a video about my experience being in the alien craft and how the craft was organic and it was artificially made. It was artificially made organic. The best way I can explain to you guys is, say this is this is a hand, right? The aliens are able to manipulate the skin tone, the texture of the hand, the sweat. If I were to cut myself, they're able to modify or artificially modify the blood to make it look real, but it's all artificial. They make it look organic. So these creatures, they look organic. They have no form because they can take any form they want to, and that's where the word shapeshifter comes in. Um, Another perfect example, if you look up in the sky and you see these crafts shape shifting, it's because that's their technology. It's organic artificial intelligence that is making it happen. And another thing too is the reason why these aliens are artificial intelligence, mach- me- mechanical, biomechanical creatures, is because they created this simulation. They have these crafts which they designed here that are artificially organic, so they can manipulate time and space, they can manipulate our atmosphere, they can manipulate our vision. um, they have this veil over our eyes to where we can't see what's really in front of us. All of this right here in front of us is all a simulation, and they've modified it that way. It's all, and they've done it organically and artificially. Um, and it's no coincidence too. If you look at the skies today, and if you've been having the experience that I've been having, more and more people are seeing these sightings. They're looking up into the sky and they're seeing more and more of these aliens, of these craft. And it's no coincidence that humanity is on the verge of AI, which AI for humanity is going to change everything. And that's also one of the main reasons why they're so curious about us, because even though they created us, they're wondering where this AI is going to go, and if this uh, new technology is going to take us to where their technology is at. Is like they're watching us evolve and advance, and they're watching it very carefully as well. Um, and they're wondering, can this simulation that we created and these individuals in here, are they as sophisticated as we think they are, that we made them out to be? Is a natural evolution in the simulation taking place? And I think they're really, really curious about that. And that's why you're seeing all these sightings that's been taking place. Um, and there's been this theory that they are future versions of us. Not quite. I said this in the previous video that it is a possibility that human beings once existed at a point, maybe at a different point in time, maybe on a different timeline, maybe in a different multiverse, and then somehow those humans were able to create this artificial intelligence that which we now see, and then they went back and they became so advanced they went back and created this simulation as a way to study their origins.